What's good, chat? What's going on? And welcome to another stream. It's me, your boy. And today, we're back in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. We are nearly done with Chapter 10. You can see that, because it says 95% right there, which you probably can't really see that well, because it's on the small screen, but, boom, there you go. We're nearly done with this chapter, but we do have some side questy stuff to do, so we'll see how long that takes. But I get the feeling we might move out of this chapter into the next one. As long as we get this side stuff done and it's not too difficult. Here we are in Cosmo Canyon. I did, since we last played, I ran around and fought some enemies to get Kate Sith's abilities from those couple of weapons he had unlocked. But that's about it, nothing quest-wise. I also dug up a treasure here, which is a treasure for Johnny's Seaside Inn. So that's good. We need to do these geological survey things. There is a monster we got to take down. There's the proto-relic stuff. And there's also a quest here. Where we left off at the end of last stream. I believe Bugenhagen told us that, like, there's Gi souls in the Vale.
Blessings of the planet be upon you.
I don't think they're supposed to be. And we have to talk to the guard here. You're not the guard here.
We just got word from the survey team that they spotted the Gi right outside of town. Yeah, I heard. Are they okay? They weren't attacked, were they? Don't worry, everybody's fine. Happened to be near the elevator, so they were able to escape in time. Though they had to leave their truck behind, unfortunately.
Okay, I'll go take a look. We can't let more into the Vale.
Appreciate it. Just, be careful out there.
Okay. You said just outside of town. Down here. Right, well, let's go here then.
That's the place.
I'm gonna say, that looks like the place. Good, Red. We're going to fight these dudes.
Tis him. Seto.
It's not, it's his son, actually.
I'm not Seto, I'm...
Give it to me, daddy. That's what you keep screaming. Give it to me, daddy. You love it while I feed
OMG, my boyfriend Cloud is on. Happy me, oh yeah, if you did not know that I really like Cloud, if you did not know this info, just in case you forgot.
I'm really glad you were here to tell me, James, how much you like Cloud, because I was just wondering, I wonder if there's anyone who really likes Cloud. And I couldn't think of anyone I know who really likes Cloud, so I'm glad that you were here to let me know. Otherwise I never would have known. How are you doing, James? Welcome. I hope you are good. And thank you for those 10 figures. Very generous. Yes, you will. You will be denied. Okay, thanks. Hope you're okay. I'm doing alright. I'm doing okay. Excited to be playing more of this. I'm enjoying it. Yes. We're nearly in chapter 11. We've just got to finish some side quests here.
Such vessels cannot contain our fury.
You saw this game in CEX and game today. Ooh. Do you call it CEX or do you just call it sex? I've always called it CEX. Spelt it out. But I've definitely seen people call it sex. Ow. How did I not parry that?
Let's finish this.
Oh, Aerith's getting ganged up on over there. Do you see that? Poor Aerith. No. Being spat on. Which, you know, some people are into that, but you just call it CEX too. Fair. So I'm not the only one. Either we're wrong together, or we're right, you know? And that's okay with me.
It's on now. Going in. That's it.
Ow. Let's limit break his ass. Just because we can.
Is this far from over?
Ooh, level up. Who just leveled? Who was that? I feel like it was Kate Sid, maybe? It's not going to tell me. The game's like, sorry, but things are happening and we can't, we simply can't allow. I just find it weird when you ask someone where CEX is and you say, do you know where sex is? Yeah. Yeah, it is definitely a strange name for a business. I don't know why it's called that. I don't know the story behind it. But that kind of thing reminds me of, like, if you ever order like a cocktail, they always have names like Sex on the Beach, for example, which is a great cocktail. And then you have to ask the waiter or waitress for Sex on the Beach.
You guys have it all wrong.
It is awkward.
We beseeched your aid, begged you to recover
You have to do it with confidence.
Syria. Bring us salvation.
What? I never agreed to that.
Do not feign ignorance, Seto.
Erasaros? Any what? Why does it hate Aerith?
Too
My
bad.
homegirl. Doesn't like lightning. Good to know. What up, my baby? Oh my god, that hurt. Oh, we have fought an Erasaros or something like an Erasaros. At some point. Spirit shield. How am I supposed to break through a spirit shield? Oh, stop.
Not bad.
It's fine. I'm okay. Are you sure about that? What up, my baby? Welcome, welcome.
Let's go.
I have said it before to someone and they looked at me and was like, and I was like, oh, I mean CEX, the game shop, and they said, oh, I thought you wanted a sex shop. You're like, haha, funny. But if I did, like, do you know where one of those is as well? Just, I'm asking for a friend. Thunder. It's weak to thunder, it said. It's fine, because I don't need to stagger it, is the thing. I just need to fuck him up. Okay, that was big. Aerith. Thunder. Thunder is bitch ass Aerith. I think Spirit Shield makes it invulnerable to magic stuff. Synergy abilities, Firework Blade. No, let's just do my limit. Let's just pop my limit. He fell on me.
I'm not Seto. I'm his son, Nanaki. There's a lot of things I don't know yet, but I want to learn. Can you teach me about my father? About you?
Father. I see. As you wish, son of Seto. What would you like to know?
Everything.
Seto ventured deep into the caverns below your home that day. Alone. That he might persuade us to cease our ingress. Though we had braced ourselves for battle, we found ourselves captivated by his resplendent mane. He was a beautiful creature, in both body and soul. So swayed were we by his courage and sincerity, that we chose to entrust with him our singular desire. We desire the return of our black materia, and deliverance from this purgatory. We believed Seto to be a man of his word, yet his betrayal proved otherwise. Our hopes placed in him, only to be trampled upon. We were forsaken, overcome with rage. One by one, our arrows found their mark. Yet Seto was unfazed by our assault. As a confidant, our secrets he would keep. As a penitent, our vengeance he would accept. Yet Seto would not forsake his duty to keep us from the veil. He was resolute, his will adamantine. And with every arrow that struck, his body hardened to match his resolve before our very eyes, unmoving in the face of our relentless onslaught. 'Twas not long until we lost heart, conceding the futility of our plight, and sank back into the dark depths whence we came. Yet the darkness granted us no comfort, and certainly not the oblivion for which we so desperately yearn.
I know this might sound hard to believe, but I want to finish what my father started. I want to fulfill his promise to you.
Is that so?
And even if you don't trust me, Ginatok does. He asked me to get back your materia. Like I told him, I'll do everything I can to make sure you can rest in peace. All I ask is that you wait in your cave until I return.
And if we comply, you will keep your word?
It might take some time, but I'll do it.
Very well. Finally. At long last. And thus, the promise has been made. See that it is not broken, son of Seto.
You sure about this? They're gonna hold you to it.
And I hope they do. Dad understood the Gi's suffering, but he also understood others would suffer if the Gi ever got the materia back. He was willing to bear that pain for them, even if it turned him to stone, if it meant that he could spare others from their wrath. We just have to find that black materia, and we have to make sure that no one gets their hands on it, not the Gi or anyone else. But I do want to keep my promise. I'm gonna find a way to release them from their suffering. There's gotta be an answer out there somewhere, and I'm not gonna stop searching until I find it.
Spoken like a true watcher.
You heard all that?
Our hopes and our dreams give us strength. Remember that. Hold tight to yours, and see that you never let them go. In time, they shall lead you to the answer you seek.
Hey, my relationship with Red has changed.
Long has it been since I've spent this much time out and about. I'd best head home and rest these bones.
Good shout, honestly. You're an old man. Can't be out here gallivanting. Okay, now I really want to get here, but it's like on top of this and I don't know how I get there. I was trying to get there last time and I was like, I have no idea. Because you obviously need to fly. What about from here? This might be the way. I mean, it's the best looking chance we've had. If we can hit this updraft, I think we'll make it. We didn't hit the updraft. We didn't hit it, you guys. Did we hit that one though? Okay, it doesn't matter, it's not high enough. It does feel like the best chance we've had though. I just need to commit fully. I mean, it looks so doable from here, but we fell just short last time. But I do feel like this time I'm committing. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's not close enough to get the updraft? That's crazy. That's wild to me. That looked like it should have been enough. Alright, so where else can I aim for then, if that's not it? Here's a strat. My strat now is to try and land on top of this one, and it will bump me back into the air. That's not enough to get me to this one? That's crazy. Oh, there's one of them flying levels. Kind of. It's not one of... because we did all of those, but you can still glide. But I'm trying to get up on top of this thing. And I don't know how to. I don't know if you have to fly up there, or if there's another way. But every time I try to fly up there, it feels like it's just too far. But I think I need to get up on top of here. Unless, can I go up this way? Maybe I can go up this way. Wow, all that just to be wrong. Holy shit. All that just to do that. Look, I'm here now. I did it. The fuck are you? Oh, Reaper Terror. Holy. Bro, chill.
Get ready.
Get ready. No, no pulverize, please. Just want to give you a little scanny scan there. You don't like ice? Good to know. Bro, you're gonna push me off the cliff. Chill. Chill, chill. Chill. Oh god.
Alright, my time to shine.
I'll take care of him.
I'll take care of him.
This'll keep him away.
Jesus. Poor Aerith, man. She really was getting pulverized there. You said you're out of luck. For a second I thought you said you're out of line. You're out of line. Using the phenomena reports as a reference, try to recreate the planetologist's photographs with at least 80% accuracy.
Oh, the picture.
Right.
Right. It's like this, but what is that arch? It's like an arch. You guys see that? zoom. Okay, but there's an arch. So where does he want the picture taken from? I mean, maybe it's just not up here, you know? Could be down there. Like a rock arch. I feel like it's closer than where we are. Although, that's now a worse shot than where we were stood before. Aaron? Are you stood in the right place? Wait, unless it's not this note. I just realised that. It's this one. I was looking at the wrong note, turns out. This one. $69, nice. It's set with at least 80% accuracy. We'll do that.
Nice.
It was like 86.
Perfect.
You happy with this? Yeah, let's go.
Well, well. Maybe you ought to add photographer to your resume.
Let's look for other spots.
Okay. My goodness. We did take some beatings there. Not sure where that actually is. How is everybody doing today? How's everybody's Saturday been? Hot, if you're in the UK, I would assume. Had a barbecue, which was good. Good times. Ooh, there's another one of those big motherfuckers. Big scorpion looking ass.
Except for this guy. And he doesn't look happy.
No, he never looks happy.
We can't afford to hold back.
Why are you so mad? Try to understand what I do want you as a fan. Please, bro, chill. You cannot escape. I'm not trying to, Dan. God damn it. I'm trying to fuck him up. Oh god. It's taking Cloud down again. Aerith, I'm really gonna need you to pop off a Cura right about now. Cure yourself, Cloud. Cure yourself. You need it. Working, so just another day. I was, how come we were walking today, then? How come we had Saturday walks today? Because I did obviously send that picture earlier. Did someone just ask if you would? Savage assault. People, but yes, but I guess just you don't always do weekend ones. I don't mean often, but you don't always do weekend ones. So I just wondered if there was a particular reason. Someone asked there. Someone asked if you do this weekend.
Someone looks kind of shaky.
Had Hecky, Pooh, and Percy, or Hecky, Pod, and Percy, and had Tyson. People don't always ask. Yeah.
Hurry, Cloud, get the camera.
Get the camera. Mom, get the camera. Do a mega potion. And then do I have like an ether that goes over everybody? No, apparently not. I feel like where she stood is deliberately like oh, you can sneak a photo of Aerith if you wish. Just make sure it's a good one. Yeah, that was a bit early, I think. Nice shooting. I like how one of them was just of her pissed off. Apologies for my sarcasm. It's okay. I don't think you were particularly sarcastic. I'm happy with that one.
Okay, 2 down.
Just one more left. Let's go.
Let's go. Where? Oh, where? Oh, it's up here. So we're supposed to go there for the story, so I'm wary that I don't want to accidentally trigger that when I fast travel here. But I'm assuming we'll have to specifically send up our smoke signal anyway to get Homeboy to come back and pick us up. Salt Miner's Shack. Up there. It's not down there, so it must be up there. I don't know how I get there. Guess my assumption was wrong about it being over this way. How do I get there? Is the real question. No, like that way? I only found one of two of those chests there. Yeah, I wasn't necessarily suggesting you know why they book them, but I just meant like, no, it doesn't matter, but I just meant like, because obviously it's your business, you could like say, if you weren't, you know, you aren't going to do weekends or whatever, or that kind of thing. So I guess I was just curious about like, you know, how that works, if you don't want to do a weekend. No, this doesn't look like it counts as the same bit. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I'm just asking because I'm a curious being. Curious George. Chunk of mithril ore. Where's this other chest? It's gotta be here somewhere. Maybe I can get down there. Oh, it's up here. Crafted quite a lot of the stuff on that menu now, which is cute. Right, up there, how do I get, this way. This is the way. I can already see its big scorpion tail. Hello? Please just be nice.
Out of our way.
What if you were just like the one friendly one? That would be cool. Just saying. You don't even have any bodyguards. Probably jinxing it, but... The other ones had like some homies. You don't got no friends? You don't got no friends, Mr. Reapertail? Oh god, he's pissed. I pissed him off. Holy cannoli. I hope Tyson pets it will be good. I hope so too. I hope so too.
Let's do this.
Infinity's end, go. Oh. Okay.
Whoa.
I know you snuck a shot of me earlier.
No, you don't.
Nothing sneaky about it.
Is that so? Hey, let's get a selfie together.
I actually took
okay?
several photos of you
Come
earlier. Just doesn't make it sound any better.
Oh, perfect.
A selfie. Do you give us some coins for a takeaway? So that'd be nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Aerith.
That's very nice. Very considerate.
Nothing. Let's take the photo and go.
Sure, sounds good.
Ooh. That was a little bit romantical. Right, this is the one. Look over here. Do they like each other then? Basically, there's a lot of debate. There's a lot of Final Fantasy debate about whether you're more... People are basically either more Aerith and Cloud or Tifa and Cloud. You know, the shippers. The shippers are out in force over those two. They're the two that everyone's like, I mean, I think I like Tifa and Cloud better. Personally. I like his trousers. And that's fair. You're allowed to do that. You're allowed to like his trousers. Well, was it 78 then? 84? 87? Give me back my 87. 88? Hold on. 90? 91? I'm not going to get better than 91, am I? Let's be honest.
Wow, it looks exactly
His
like the
baggy
photo they
ankles.
gave us. Guess we gotta get these back to Caesar, huh?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do, Aerith. It's funny because I was just talking about the whole Aerith and Cloud, or Tifa and Cloud, and then, like, Tifa's, like, right here. They just had that, like, moment where they had a selfie and stuff. Tifa's just, like, right there. That was a bit awkward. I like his trousers too.
Cosmo Canyon, the birthplace of planetology.
They're
We have
big
plenty of seminars to
Japanese
choose from here.
What happened?
street vibes.
Blessings of the planet be upon you. Are you in need of guidance?
I'm always in need of guidance. I never know where I'm going.
A seminar is in progress. Please be respectful.
Nah.
The falling stars have indeed revealed themselves.
You wanna play Stardew again? Do it. Do it, do it.
All three of your photographs are precisely what I required. Yes, these will make a marvelous reference for posterity.
Deck of tarot cards.
As always,
Interesting.
our planet is as strong as she is beautiful. No matter the calamity, we have no reason whatsoever to fear for her demise.
Interesting. It appears that there are more comets than were previously observed. Perhaps this is a sign that our planet has, in fact, grown more robust.
But I have to do so much planning, so
Surely it is.
I mean, you don't have to,
If we take note of
but
the
you also
position
have to, because you can't play it without
and
doing that.
each
You just can't do it.
just so.
I see it. The pattern.
An unprecedented configuration.
Hey, what did you wish for?
Well, only what anyone else would. I just asked the stars to protect us from harm.
Right. Of course.
That face you made earlier, what was that about?
Don't know what you mean.
Guess the shooting stars have said their piece.
Our relationship with Aerith has changed. Tifa leveled up. I think it's funny that me and Red are the highest relationship. We're besties. A timer stresses me out, so if I have a plan, I'm not so stressed. It makes sense. You're a very organized person, or you like to be. Right, we've just got to do the proto relic thing here, and then defeat that wyvern, and then we're done with Cosmo Canyon, and we can move on to the next place. Ooh. All right. I'm chaotically organized. And I am non-chaotically unorganized. Disorganized.
Yuffie's gonna take you home.
She cracks me up. Oh, hello.
Yuffie!
Nio! Hulk! Billy Bob! It's so good to see you! You too. We were worried you might not have made it out in time.
They were in the DLC.
Nothing can kill this bloom.
Clearly. Say, where's Sonon?
Dead, actually.
Yeah.
Hey, you three!
The Splinter Cell. Where are my manners? These guys are from Avalanche HQ. They're the ones who helped me out back in Midgard.
So organized that it becomes a brain fight. They're no longer actually organized.
Y'all were at the Shinra building, weren't you? Tell me, was Wedge with you? Or did you see him? If you can tell me anything at all, please.
Wedge, I'm sorry.
He didn't make it.
Don't be. Just, I need to know.
He didn't make it.
After the Sector 7 plate fell, the things we saw and heard. All the carnage.
Billy Bob.
Hell. We wanted to help, we really did. But how? It all seemed so hopeless. That's when the call came, from the folks at Avalanche HQ. We learned it was the company that dropped the plate, and that they were gonna drop another, unless we stopped them. HQ needed volunteers to help storm the Shinra building. This was our chance.
We knew it was the right thing to do. All of us.
Oh shit.
Wedge and I ended up being assigned to the same truck.
We'll infiltrate the building via the underground parking facility. From there, we make
I didn't think we were gonna get like
taking
fully
each and every floor.
cutscene like showing us what happened.
We've lost contact with Lucia's team. I think we have to assume they're all...
Has Wedge got a sandwich?
First, we'll check in with Man.
On it.
Let me just scooch on over here. I'm Wedge with the Splinter Cell.
Barrett's crew, right?
Mm-hmm. Here, try one of these. It'll help you calm down.
Thank you.
Or it'll help you throw up, who knows?
Go on, eat up.
Our team was heading upstairs to take out the president.
I know what you're thinking. Avalanche doesn't do that. But when the plate fell, the rules changed.
Wedge is knackered.
Come on, man. Get the lead out. Don't want to be left behind.
Thanks for the assist.
2 hands on his cheeks. Oh.
All right, we're almost there, boys. At long last, we're gonna take back our world, find the bastards who stole it, and send them to hell.
Yeah. I've got friends up there who need to know we're coming. Oh, sorry, but I didn't want them to get hurt, sir. Go, I'll catch up.
Right. We were all fired up, ready to fight.
Uh-oh. Oh yeah, they threw Wedge out the window. Oh my god. I remember that happening. But we never saw him, like, whether he hit the ground or whatever.
It was him.
You just assume.
Thank you.
The whispers pushed him out the window.
Damn it.
Don't worry. It's all good, bro.
Wedge?
Hey, y'all heard that, right? That was Wedge.
Barrett, those who pass on become one with the Livestream. I know what you thought you heard, but it was probably just the wind.
Whatever.
In times past, the Cetra came to fonts like these to give thanks to the Livestream. There aren't many left, so we wanted to help preserve the few still standing. It felt like the least we could do, you know? For all those who returned to the planet.
Hey, Barrett, why don't we give them a hand? Help them spruce things up.
There anything we can do for you?
I don't know, restore the planetary fonts? They're this region's main source of energy, and kind of like relief valves for the Livestream.
But when they're as busted as this one here, you can't even get close to do repairs. Mako's way too dense.
So we figured we'd use a probe, fix the fonts remotely. Thing is, little guy's just too old. Probably better off in a junkyard than with us.
Perhaps I can be of service?
Good
Robotics
Chadley.
is one of my areas of expertise.
Robo-Chad.
Robot Chadley. Or Robo-Chad if you prefer something abridged. At any rate, you should now have complete control over him. Go on, ask him to do something.
How did you even do that remotely like that? Restore the font. I think this game, like, I really like how it links, you know, a lot of these side things to, you know, to main story and to characters and that very cue. In Gears and Gambits, you must program robots with gambits and actions, then send them into battle with the aim of reaching the center of the spring and vanquishing the enemy leader. Emerging victorious will restore the planetary font. Okay. Three types of robots can be deployed, each operating in accordance with its gambits and actions, which are programmed prior to the battle. Gambits determine a target. Actions determine what the robot will do to that target. For the first battle, let's use the AI set by Chadley. Okay, we just trust Chadley for the first battle. Robots can be deployed from any of the 3 portals and will then move along their lane towards the enemy leader in the center. Press X to view each available robot's gambits and actions. The electricity fire icons above a foe's HP gauge indicate its elemental weakness. Try to deploy robots that can exploit these vulnerabilities. I want type 3 right here. The ATB gauge in the bottom left slowly fills, and once it has reached the required amount, you can deploy another robot. Gotcha. And the cost varies depending on the robot. Okay. You can always assess enemies with square. Okay, good to know. Which slows down time too. As you can see, pressing L2 or R2 switches between portals. This allows you to deploy robots into other lanes and outmaneuver the enemy. Gotcha. And that's a good idea, I assume. You can access the special abilities shared between your portals by pressing triangle. X to activate it. Restore some HP instantly, then more over time, deal a large amount of damage. Okay. Okay. There you go. Just a nice chunk of damage. Some HP there for those guys. Okay. This feels okay. So wait, what does it say about these guys? Weakness to thunder. I thought it meant it was weak to ice. It's weak to thunder? That confuses me. So I'm actually using the wrong... I'm sending in the wrong dudes? Is that what I'm learning here? Remember, you must defeat the enemy leader within the time limit. Yeah. So I should be sending some around these other sides, really. Boss HP low, let's go. Like your robot, some foes have advanced actions of their own. Such enemies will be designated with that. So make sure to assess them with square to avoid triggering their advanced action conditions. Regen. Oh, if they reach the portal, they get regen. Weak to ice. Oh, so he's just gonna like run for the portal. Because it's regen. I mean, it makes sense. Nice. This one is... weak to thunder? I think? Oh, it's confusing. Are you weak to thunder or are you weak to... You're weak to fire. You're weak to thunder. is what it looks like here. I'm not entirely sure, but it's happening. Oh my god, it's just destroying my last dudes. Okay. Well, there you go. We did it. Number 1 done.
Wow.
It's a shame the others ain't here to see this.
Who says they're not?
What's that?
I believe that light will lead us to another set of ruins.
And another font to fix too, I'll bet.
Is it okay if we tag along?
Sure, why not? Whatever beef I've got with you HQ kids, the planet's welfare takes priority.
Oh, and they worked with Wedge, so not everyone at HQ is bad. Empyrean Ruins. Is this the one across? No. It's not. Because there's one that's just across like here. And I've been there. Let's go here, I suppose. Now there you go. It's right there. Let me get this fast travel spot. There we go. Out the way, everybody. Probably hop off the chopper right now just so I can actually maneuver.
From my study of ancient texts, I've deduced this place was built by the Cetra to house something alien.
Alien?
Precisely what is unclear.
I remember hearing about this growing up. You don't think they were talking about the Gi, do you?
Perhaps. But the energy signature would suggest otherwise. Given that it so strongly resembles that of a proto-relic, I surmise these structures were designed to contain one. For now, let's continue to restore them. I'm sure we'll find something within. The planet itself is guiding us. I've also developed an additional AI chip for RoboChad. Hopefully, it expedites our work.
Let's go, RoboChad. You can now program your robots with gambits and actions. Gambits determine a target, actions determine what the robot will do to that target. To enhance your chance of victory, reference the information on enemy units before programming your robots, which can be done with X. You can also auto-program your robots if a stage is giving you trouble. As Chadley proceeds with his research, more gambits and actions will become available. Each robot has several AI slots into which gambits and actions can be programmed. Once a robot is deployed, it will act accordingly to its AI. sure. So what else can they have? A gambits allow the robot to target foes, allies, or itself. Okay, but what is lariat? What does that mean? What does that mean? When it says self, like, can they heal themselves then? Modify HP and cost. Like, is that something I want to do? I don't know. I'm tempted to say auto program because I have no idea what it's saying. We need to give them a little scanny scan. If there's 3+ robots present in the same lane, it will regen. Okay. Uses fire against robots weak to fire. I feel like you've got to have them coming at all angles, you know? Oh, it's hitting my thing, which is not great. My portal. Has he got any special skills? No. Actually, can I scan him? I can. If 4+ present robots are present in a lane, you get bravery. And if he's currently targeted by 5 foes, and they're nearby, he's got some moves too. He is targeted by 5 foes, so that's not ideal. Gonna do his mighty splat stuff. No one wants that. However, there you go. Have a comment. Okay, a lot is happening now. What did I do? I did something bad. I made the bad things happen. I think we're gonna get him there. Oh god, okay. He's targeted by enough foes to piss him off. I didn't know that was really how that worked, but... Well, I do know that's how that works, because it's all the strats and stuff that it's telling you, but... Okay. Not our best, but not our worst.
We all talked about coming out to see the canyon one day. That night at the bar, remember?
Yeah. You guys were trying some new cocktails for me.
Yep, this is the one. Bartender, whip me up another Costa del Sol.
I'm cutting you up.
Reminiscing.
Come on, one more couldn't hurt.
Now me, I'm a Cosmo Canyon guy.
That one was pretty good, but it was missing that special flourish.
Guess what I got?
Huh?
What you got, Wedge?
Ta-da! Cosmo Salt. Can't call it a Cosmo Canyon without a touch of local flavor, right? Trust me, a dash of this will make all the difference.
What's Cosmo about it?
It's mined from the canyon itself, the birthplace of planetology, and pretty hard to come by, I'll have you know.
Oh my god. That salt's gotta be laced with something. Wow!
You're right. Wow.
It's like a whole new drink.
Man, it's too bad the stuff is so hard to come by. If only I had more.
I thought you might say that. Bought out the whole store so you can keep on mixing.
But those will only last us so long. Especially if this Cosmo Canyon becomes a hit. Gonna need to stock up.
In that case, what about a trip to the source, huh? We could all bring back as much salt as we could carry. What do you say?
Count me in. Home of planetology, here we come.
It's gonna be great.
Oh, really?
Huh?
Y'all think we got money to be taking field trips? Because our books say otherwise.
Here.
Shit, we gotta go.
There you have it. The boss himself says it's a done deal.
To our generous leader.
To Barrett.
Honestly, y'all are just too much.
Look, guys, we made it.
Would have liked to have gotten here sooner, but...
Wait, you fixed it already?
Yup.
Ages ago, slowpokes. Come on, double time.
Coming.
Capital ruins. They're right in the middle.
Barrett's big on tough love, huh? Maybe I ought to try to return the favor.
Good.
There was apparently a thriving salt industry here, back before everything went to hell with the fall of the Republic. Wait, salt comes from the sea, right? Does that mean this whole place used to be underwater? Wow. The planet's just full of surprises.
Seeing these ruins, I can't help wondering what this place must have looked like when it was first built. Never imagined I'd get this invested, but here we are.
Where was this thing? It's up above. It's there. I remember. Oh, I forgot about this dude. Hey, man. Bro doesn't like wind.
Deal with that.
I'm coming!
Well,
This one's for you!
This one's for you!
Watch out for high winds! Go on!
alright, my time is done. Go for it. Take it over. Sorry. That's it.
Sorry.
Brace yourself.
Pop a little potion. Maybe another one. Their Chocobo's already here. So they actually beat us to this one? Oh yeah, they did.
There you are.
Well, y'all beat us to the punch for once.
Not that it mattered. We still can't reach the font. And there's a weird fiend.
Got any smart ideas?
Chadley does.
Ask and you shall receive. I've prepared an additional AI chip. It should allow you to progress further. Just mind the monsters.
Just mind the monsters. Okay. You do fire damage, you don't like lightning. Use acid as well, I don't like that. I don't like it. Okay, so you're not gonna like that. Used gravity on him. Why would you do that? Yeah, you just stunned him, that's what he's weak to. That was weird. Hold on, what's your stuff? 4 robots present in a lane, you do barrier. Targeted by 5, you do your other stuff. Okay. Get good, scrub. I can only try. I can only try to get good. Blizzard. Okay, you're actually weak to what I've sent in, so that's good. If he's targeted by 2 foes, he uses Deprotect. Interesting. Hey, bro, over here is just one-on-one with my shit. What's going on? We're not gonna like that. I say, and then he just doesn't care about it apparently. Okay. Oh, he did reach the portal. He's using a regen. That's not good. That is not good. Oh, he doesn't like it. If you use his elemental weakness against him, that's bad. That sucks. Come on, guys. He's eating our shit. Not our shit. That would be weird, but. Guys, she's eating my shit. You're done. I'm not done. I'm not. I'm doing the damn thing. Oh, his face shifted into ice. Take him down. Who's that one? That one doesn't have any like weaknesses or affinities or any of that bullshit. Okay, he's face shifting into lightning. I'm gonna hit him with a comet. There we go. Extra damage for you, you big bitch. Oh, he used barrier. Because he's targeted by a lot of people now. It's quite clever though, because it's like, oh, if he's targeted by a lot of enemies, he actually gets better. So they want you to really tactically think about, you know, how you approach it. Which I think is cool and impressive, but also scary. I'm not sure we're going to finish him off though. He's nearly there, but hit him, hit him, hit him. I think we got him. Just in time. Just in time.
Think that did the trick?
Yeah.
Sucks to suck. What do you mean I did it? You're saying that he sucks to suck.
We really are dead weight, aren't we? Just slowing you down.
You're being too mean to him, Barry. He's upset. Barely.
And what
Listen.
about you, my dear child?
Barely winning is still winning.
What truth have you to tell us this night?
Really, guys? Me?
You, a resident gourmand. Come on, let's hear it.
Well, I guess.
Can't hear you.
The truth is. The truth is, I just want to do more for you guys. I'm sick of feeling like dead weight around here.
Bless.
For the love of God, not this again. Come on, out with it. Which one of us said that? Was it me? Biggs? Or was it...
Nobody said anything, honest. But you never would. You guys are too nice for that.
You really think she's too nice?
I'm nice to those who deserve it.
See? What did I tell you? Uncle! Uncle! Seriously, we wouldn't be here without you.
That's us.
Was always down on himself, even though he shouldn't have been.
Wedge worked harder than any of us. That's just who he was. Always trying to do better.
Yeah.
That guy. If only he'd stuck to looking after his cats and enjoying good food.
Let's go.
I believe I know where this last one's going to be. Temple ruins. Yeah. I was like, I'm sure I saw one of those things up
Didn't
there.
think the little guy would be able to take down fiends so easily. But after seeing what he can do, I'm glad he's on our side.
We're glad for the help, but it's starting to feel like we're the ones providing you support. Or trying to.
You're not even doing that, to be honest. We're just here.
Purpose. But what?
That's deep. I know my life has a purpose, but what? Here it is. Already here. No, they're not here yet. And how could they be? We just instantly teleported here. Oh.
This appears to be the fourth and final site. Once you've repaired the font and opened the altar, the proto-relic will be yours to claim, if my readings are correct. I've applied a final update to RoboChat, which should allow you to handle whatever comes your way.
Let's go, RoboChat. Boo 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 boo. Bro thinks he's a Star Wars droid. Alright, RoboChat, what you got for me? This is the last one, so it's going to be the hardest one. Here goes. You can now set advanced actions denoted by plus, such as augmentation and shock. To program them, you must select one of 4 additional conditions. These actions are extremely powerful, so be sure to program them to trigger at the best possible moment. Oh, I just auto do it. Ally HP less than 50, that's pretty sweet. Ally Bravery Multi-Shot. And Hasten the Field, that's pretty good. Or I guess it's a haste field that he casts around himself, maybe. Okay, we'll give it a go. I don't understand it at all, but I've winged my way through this much of it, so we're just gonna give it a go. You guys don't look like you're doing too hot, I can't lie. Wait, did it say he got a special move for surviving? He uses Cure. He has to defeat one robot and then ally less than that 50 HP, 50% he cures them. Interesting. Yeah, I feel like deploying them around just makes it harder for him to deal with. He can do like air against any strengths or weaknesses. He's pretty stacked. Boss HP low. Let's fucking go. Well, they get haste field if they survive a certain amount of time. Yes, of course. Which is excellent news. And I've just healed a bunch of them up. Kill this one before it destroys our shit, please, guys. It's the only one who's going to cause us some trouble here if we don't take him down. Oh, he's doing big damage over there now. Portal HP low. Guys, get rid of him, please. There we go. He is targeted by a lot of foes. Uh-oh. This side's not looking too hot now. I'm just putting all these guys down to try and protect this one now. Because it's pretty rough over here. I don't think we do it here. But that's fine. It'll be the first one we failed and we learn. Although, feels like we're on it now. Ah, we're running out of time. Yeah, we're not going to do it. That's fine though. We learn. We are actually doing huge damage here, but not quick enough. We did a lot of damage at the end there, just not quite quickly enough. Put this guy in to heal. I mean, it feels, listen, it feels positive. It's taken a lot of damage already. Got another Healy boy out there. Hey, he kept him in there in the last moment there. That was badass. What a hero. Okay, that guy's taking chunks out of our thing back here, which is not ideal. I just need you guys to destroy him. Guys. Okay, he's dead. He's dead, he's dead. I put so many of them down over there. Problem is he's in a pretty good position. You know, his health's not that bad. Put another Healy boy down. Oh God. I don't think it's going to be enough. Not quite again. Yeah. It's a shame because they're doing damage. But they're just not doing it quick enough. Okay. I believe in us. We've come close twice. I reckon we start with two of these guys. You know what, I'm going to go around here and send one of those guys in. And send another one of those guys. We're going all out damage at the moment. Send a Healy boy in on that side, because why not? A mighty splat is brutal. When he whacks that out, it's not good. See, he heals a bunch of his health. Right when it's looking good, he goes, ah, just kidding. Heal myself. He says, ah, you thought. Keep all my guys in the fight. And do you know what? Now's a good time to drop a comet on his head. Why not? You know, why wouldn't you? Oh, he regened himself, but it was his last use. just got to send out all my tough boys. Oh god. They're counter-attacking there. Problem is they counter-attack and I have to go somewhat defensive. And that's a problem for me. Because it means I'm not hitting him when I go defensive. I think we're doing okay though. I think we might do it. I think we actually might get him here. Maybe. It's all very close. Yeah, we did it! Nice. Third time's the charm. Came very close both the other times. There's our proto-relic.
Proto-relic confirmed.
Where's Aerith over there?
When I die, will I return to the Livestream too? Given what I am?
Probably not, Chadley. You're a robot.
Well, yeah. Why wouldn't you?
Oh.
What's that?
A gift Wedge left behind for us. Listen, I want to say thanks. You all being here, it helped.
Oh, we didn't really do anything.
Now that the ruins are fixed, what's next?
Actually, I was wondering if maybe we could join up with you guys?
Wait, you can't be serious.
Think about it. We haven't heard Jack from HQ, but these guys are out there making a difference. I know, but... What do you say? We'd be happy to tag along if,
And who the hell said you could? People not willing to die for the cause got no place with us.
I'm sorry. I just thought that...
Your hearts are in the right place. But y'all got a different path to walk. One that's all your own.
Man, I can't eat another bite.
I suppose it's time for yours truly to say his piece.
Here it comes, the grand finale.
May the planet guide your words.
She sounds so smashed.
Keep 'em brief while she's at it.
So, the five of us here all came together because we wanted to save this planet of ours. Ain't made much money, ain't made a lot of friends either. But the one thing we do have deep in our hearts is a passion. A fire that burns for the cause, that won't stop burning till Shinra goes up in smoke. The road ahead won't be easy, but I ain't stopping. Cause even if it costs me my life, I'm taking down Shinra and taking back our planet. So if you got the guts, then come with me.
I'm hungry after all, for justice.
You know I'm in.
My man.
Well, if everyone's feeling it, how about we keep things going with another round? Tifa, get me another Cosmo Canyon.
Make it 5. Tifa. This isn't what they'd want for us. Now, I'm not saying we should forget about them. No way I ever could. But you and me, we gotta stop living in guilt and regret.
Yeah.
One each for Jesse, Biggs, and Wedge.
Today's a new day,
And
people.
she just pushed him off.
So let's not waste it. Come on, y'all.
Hey, wait! Forgot this.
How could we forget it? Oh, see, that's what I mean. Like, that's the proto relic quest, and like it had so much, you know, personal stuff there, so much character growth and stuff that you needed. The Gambit paid off.
Here we go again. Just give it up. The proto-relic's staying with me.
Ha! Silence! You caught me unawares once, but it will not happen again!
Burning desire to reclaim my stolen prize rages evermore.
That which you have taken shall be returned!
Oh my god. We're actually having a scrap.
Shit! Get ready. I will sever all your limbs. I'll cleave you asunder. So long.
I'm actually like surprised they're fighting him.
I'll rend your flesh and shatter your bones.
Really? Oh, well, I fuck you up, so. There you go.
Confound it! Without the power of Genji, I am outmatched.
That blade you wield. Oh, the mere sight of it has kindled in me a covetous desire. Could it be that hunger for weapons brought me hither?
Wherefore does the memory elude me? Return what you have stolen! My Genji! Give it back! Curse you!
How are you doing that, Cloud?
Stand and deliver! Halt, I say.
Let it go.
Not until you return what is mine. Only then shall I rest. Only then shall you know peace, but not until that day.
Well, I don't know what you want. You just crawled away like a bug. Skittered out of there.
time, he was seeking the proto-relics in order to restore his lost memories and make himself whole.
Guess so.
Wait, so what exactly are the
The
proto?
pieces of his armor, I think. They look like there is grooves on his many arms.
They may be some manner of armaments formed from matter not normally present in this dimension. If we assume the giant was also from another dimension, then there is a possibility that he was the original owner of the proto-relics.
Wait, so if they are his, does that mean we should give them back?
Given the phenomena he has been able to conjure in this dimension without the proto-relics on hand, I shudder to think what havoc he might wreak were his powers fully restored. It might be prudent for us to gather a bit more information on the proto-relics before we decide to return them. For now, I propose that we retrieve the artifacts and perform a thorough analysis.
Alright, Chadders. Inspired by your proficient programming, Chadley has made some adjustments to his game that offer an increased challenge. Complete the Gears and Gambits hard mode stage. There's a harder mode, you guys. Turns out. Because obviously, they were not hard enough. Oh, yeah.
Very well. Simply give RoboChat the word when you are ready to proceed.
Beep boop indeed, RoboChat. Beep boop indeed. Wait, I'm not even. I need some healing. Do a little save. Let's see what hard mode has in store for us. Like it wasn't hard just then. In hard mode, robot deployment is restricted in different ways depending on the stage, and auto-program is not permitted. Conversely, there are more gambits and actions for which to choose, so outfit your robots with the most efficient combination of them to overcome the odds. I see. So that's... Okay. So that's the thing. Like, oh yeah, by the way. Robot color does not equal leaders. What? What does that mean? Chat, what does that mean? Oh, as in you can't use that robot. That's what that means? Oh, that's unkind, yeah? That's extremely unkind. I mean, is that what that means? I'm assuming. Oh my god, it just deleted these 3 robots, just like that. Oh boy. This guy's bearing down and he's just on his own. Both of those guys are. Yeah. He's chomping on it. Don't chomp on it. You bastard. Thing is, I bet he can heal himself. Oh wait, now I can bring in this robot. Oh, now I can't bring in the... Oh, okay. So depending on what he does, depends on what robots I can bring in. I think I'm slowly starting to realise. But now I can't bring in the red ones, which are my like go-to because they're very helpful. Yellows are heavy hitters, so I do need them active. I need them active and involved. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This guy is chomping away at my thing over here. And I really just don't need that right now. Portal HP low. I am aware. I am very much aware of the situation. Yeah, we've not done this. In fact, we might even lose the portal, so... Yeah, we did. The portal's destroyed. Okay, definitely harder. Definitely harder. I think I have to go with the presets because I have no idea what else to do, basically. I get so tired, then wide awake, then back to tired. I don't know what's going on. I mean, probably because you're doing shit all the time. So you're probably tired, like, kind of like how I get. I mean, you don't, you know how I get. But what I mean is, like, where, like, you've been really busy, so you're tired. More tired than, because obviously, but you know what I'm saying. You're tired because you're really busy, but then you conk out. And then you wake up and you're like, oh, because I didn't really plan to go to sleep or whatever. Then you're in this like weird like limbo. You know? Where like you say, you wake back up and you're like, okay, so I'm awake now. I regen some HP from the actual thingy there. I don't like that they can't just, you know, just fight it from a distance. Why'd you have to get right in there where he's going to do some crazy shit and he's going to mess you up? You know, I don't want that for you. I want you to live a better life. You haven't napped? No, but you were saying about getting really tired. Is what I mean. I didn't say anything about a nap. I said fall asleep, but that, I mean, I guess that's more relevant to me, but you know. I just meant like, yeah, generally just like, that like you said about being tired. That big wave of like tiredness that hits you. Oh god, we really need to get rid of this dude. He's gonna mess up our shit over here if we don't. Hit the boss with a comet. Oh, he's just regenerated, of course he did. Of course he bloody did. Oh, they actually did destroy the portals. It's coming and going like every 10 minutes. I mean, that probably means you are, like, tired, you know? Rob's overtired. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that's probably a solid assessment. He just used his last use of bravery already, which is kind of crazy. 69. Nice. We do love a 69. Heal my boys. Your points can get you 3 VIP things. Yeah, Jack was saying the other day about having loads of points, and I'm like, I wish I just had a... I wish I just was better at thinking up things to do with them, you know? Okay, now it looks like we can send in little guys and healing. Yeah, no, that's what I mean, because people have like ideas of different things you can do with them, but I don't really know what's best. It would be cool if I did, but I don't. he did a Farraga. Now I can only send in expensive bots, which is somewhat concerning, but... Oh boy, this one's just making a beeline for my shit back here, and nobody's really, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna defend my shit, or what? No, you're just gonna go right past it. What are you doing? Now he's just chomping on my shit. I don't like that. I don't like that you've allowed him to just get back there and chomp on my shit. I'll be honest. Yeah, I think we're fucked. They're doing big damage here. Jeez. It's brutal. You can tell this is the hard mode. There's probably some changes that would be beneficial. But the hard mode is what singles out the people like me who clearly just went like... auto set up my robots. And now it's like, okay, now in this mode you have to... You know, you can't auto set them up. You can leave them as they were auto set up, which is what I did. I'm just trying to overwhelm them with what I've got. Send all the boys in. I mean, these guys are such... The red dudes are such good, like, last line defenders. I love them. Oh, now I can't send them in anymore. Remember those guys I said I love? Yeah, I can't use them anymore. Game said no. I need to get some guys down over here. Oh, I wish I had the red guys back. They're so much more useful. Oh, we did it! We killed him! We just overwhelmed him. Sweet.
Say, you wouldn't happen to know anything about the SRC, would you? They were trying to make a deal with HQ, and I don't know what their game is, but it smelled like trouble. Well, here's hoping it's just a misplaced hunch of mine.
You got a hunch?
Wait, come to think of it, I don't see Gigi.
Did he? He went off on his own after we got to Cosmo Canyon. Said he had something to take care of. Hope Gigi's doing all right out there.
Had to go and assume, didn't I? What was I thinking?
Okay, man. Barrett's like that with everyone. It's not your fault, Ian. Oh, I tell you what I should do. This was the third one. Let's just go back in order. Then, theoretically, they might get easier. It's not going to be the case. They're just all going to be hard. There's an interval on the robot deployment now. So I can only put in... Only put them in when they're charged. Interesting. Oh no. He reached the portal. Wait, did he just cure? Did he get there and use cure? Oh my god, they're absolutely tearing the portals to pieces. Okay, well, the more you know, you know? You live and you learn. I got a little heal on the portal though. Somehow I don't think it'll be enough. Jeez, that was rough. That was real rough. The thing is, so I don't think this setup is ideal for this, but I can't do the auto stuff. And I'm going to put myself in exactly the same position. Oh boy. He's healed himself up. I don't like it. That one over there should die. Yeah, they're gonna kill my portals. They're gonna kill my portals, man. I'm not set up for this one. I feel like oh, I didn't mean to quit. I meant to retry. I feel like realistically, I'm gonna have to try and build the robots, I guess. But that does terrify me. I didn't mean to do that. I'm gonna take it off. Take it off. This says airborne foe priority. There was airborne foes? When? I feel like I done goofed. Putting this in here. How do you like change that? You know, if I don't want him to do this anymore. Triangle. That's not, that doesn't say that anyway, does it? Oh, unassignable, there we go. I don't know, man. I don't feel good about this. He did his cure over there. We hate that. He's done regen. We hate that. He's done barrier. We hate that. Oh, it's a mess, bro. It's such a mess. He's done a regen down here. Don't let him eat the portal, you guys, please. Please, guys, I worked hard on this. Boom. Get commented, idiot. He's popping off because his health's low. Oh, we did it. We actually did it. My slight adjustment made all the difference. I'm just doing this for the 5 extra party XP. What am I level-wise? 43. We're still below level for that wyvern we're supposed to fight. Okay, I guess I will take this team in and see how they do. Ooh, number of same type robots at a time is now the restriction. Okay. Uh-oh, he's going to do the mighty splat thing that I hate. Yeah, portal low HP, I'm aware. I'm not sure I can do anything about it, shit. Maybe I went a bit overkill on just chucking them down. Because he actually started over here. Send you out for a 1v1. And let's send you out for a 1v1. Put a Healy guy down with this guy because he's got the trickiest task ahead of him. Okay, that guy just got absolutely destroyed. He didn't even put up a fight. Robots present in the same lane. He got a buff from that. Or actually, he got to give us a debuff, I think is what actually happened. That was big damage. And I like that that was big damage. Oh, God. What a regen, man. I can't keep getting away with this. Yeah, I think we're screwed. He's just munching over here. Bro, I had a move called Severe Pummeling. Oh my god. Why was that one over there not helping fight this thing? Should be dead now anyway. Come on, finish it. He's reached it. It's not what we want. It's just not what we want. I don't think that guy can be built as a pure healer like he is now. Because if he does that, he kind of lets us down in other places. Our ally's less than 50 HP. Cure shot. But not a cure multi-shot. Missile, he can't have that. Missile seems to be super useful. Farag shot. Yeah, that doesn't actually change. Oh, it's an advanced action, so they have to have done. Currently targeted by 2 foes. Sure, let's try that. Actually, though, this one, if they survive 30 seconds, they can do shock. I mean, I almost want to say, screw the shock. What does shock do? I feel like I should look at that. Unleashes a non-elemental attack on surrounding foes, grounding any that are airborne. That's not really necessary, is it? Sure, man. Just throwing some shit in there and let's see what works. Yeah, he still targets the main dude before everyone else. Oh, guys, if you could just mess him up. There you go. They actually did it. Credit to them, they actually did it. You're supposed to stop them. Looks like you haven't realized that. You just kind of let it happen. Come on, guys. Take him out, please. Yeah, they suck. Have you guys got the Northern Lights yet? I don't know. You've been keeping an eye out and they aren't here yet? Apparently they were last night. Meant to be back, but not as strong tonight towards 2 AM. CBA to stay up. Fair. Fair enough. I do feel like it would be cool to see, but I also feel like that's part of the, like, appeal of wanting to go. No, because I do want to see him, but I feel like that's the appeal of wanting to go somewhere that, like, you know, it's like you'll go and see them, but it's also a good excuse to go visit another country and culture and all that stuff. I know, but also, why pay to go see them if they're here? I mean, true. That's also true. Yeah, that's true. Because they're rare here, they're essentially more valuable, like, to see here. I get what you're saying. Hey, we took him down. I was gonna say, we haven't lost any robots, so how do I do this? Oh god. These ones are gonna be a problem. Okay, we killed one of them. My little dudes are fighting for their life. Not necessarily doing a good job of it, but definitely fighting for their life. They don't really deal enough damage. Shit, man. My portals. My portals. They're fucking up my portals. I'm gonna settle now, fair enough. Fair enough. I love you muchly. We only get 2 missiles. Sorry I've been a coward today. I feel like I have, even though it isn't intentional. It's okay. I don't think you have been. I love you. You don't have to apologize. Good night. Sleep well, sweet dreams. At least they haven't made it to our portals yet. That's good progress. Oh my god, he's got a lot of dudes coming in this way. And I don't like that. I got nobody over here. It's not good. Shit, I mean that was better until it wasn't. I mean maybe it's just overthinking it, you know? Gravity shot. Grounds airborne targets. I just don't know if that's worth it. Maybe go deep protect. Because I can see that being useful. That is just a pure attacking robot now. Nice. Good teamwork, lads. It's very much not ideal. It's very much not ideal. We're just trying our best to stand strong over this side, but it's not looking great. Must be said. Bro, I just can't put anyone down without them getting absolutely messed up over here. Oh god. They're really messing this thing up over here. I don't think he's going to be able to do enough. Oh, he's just getting killed instantly. Jeez. I mean, we're doing more damage, but we're certainly taking a lot too. Maybe I need to go with a defensive loadout. It still doesn't feel like enough, but we'll see. Probably shouldn't have sent him in there, that was probably a bit too soon. It's not ideal down here. Oh, I don't know if I should have put him down, because I needed to save for this. No! I've not got much time. And I don't think it's going to be enough time. Time's up. We're doing good. What if we build this guy to just do all of these friggin' status effect type attacks? Right, and don't worry about a haste field. Well, I'm thinking like just build you as like an all-out attack machine. With the bullets. I don't know, man. We'll see how this goes. So yellow dude now just like buffs. Well, actually he debuffs. This guy can do a bit of everything attack-wise. Just gotta put something down in front of these guys, even though I really want my yellow dude, really. Oh, I got 2 of them on the field, so I can't put one down. That's somewhat upsetting. I don't anymore. Finally, he's dead. Why is no one protecting this one then? What happened here? And they're going to take that one down, which is excellent. Excellent work, boys. Problem is he's going to get reinforcements once he hits a certain amount of health. There you go. And we're not going to hit fast and hard enough to finish him off. It did feel better though, to be honest. We did some good damage. I think that's the most damage we've dealt. Do this so it just does slightly more physical damage? You know, a slow or a stop would be useful. Yeah, the whole limit thing is kind of brutal. Okay, we're in trouble down here. Just stick some dudes down. It's not good, it's not good. Oh, he's just chomping away over here with no trouble whatsoever. Not entirely sure what's going on there, but I don't think we're going to get him somehow. Yeah, I don't know what was going on down there. They had enough people, they had enough bots that they should have been able to put some work in, but they did not. What can you do that would be good? Debrave. Reduce their attack power 2. Maybe that's the play. And then you can have the hyper lariat. Because you're a little scrappy guy. And I didn't even heal it. Stop it. Stop chomping. You son of a bitch. Not the reinforcements. We need a whole team over that side. It's getting kind of brutal. And over this side, to be honest. I'm trying so hard to keep us in the fight on these fronts, but it doesn't really matter. They won over there. The 2 guys over that side. Put in some work. Okay, so maybe my issue, it probably is having, you know, like all of these on one, for example. Let him have a fire shot and a cure shot. Let him have bravery missile, hyper lariat's fine. Let's get rid of that. Let's have him go elemental weakness priority and have a blizzard shot. That's yours. You can have that. And then you could still have the... You could have the lightning one. Unless I just give you the lightning one as well. I mean, I do like what he has, but the problem is he can't actually do... Tell you what. Let's also... Maybe we'll also give you... Undershot. You're now the most expensive, which is weird, because usually you're the cheapest. You can do the hyper lariat as your like sort of last stand thing. I don't know. Who'd have thought this would be the hardest one? They all cost the same amount now though, which means there's not a lot of time for you know, just throwing them in. It's not enough. We have to be able to deploy so much quicker. Not being able to do that is definitely costing us. Yeah, this is a GG. We'll write this one off. Yeah, I don't get it, man. can give you that, which just cuts your cost, which is fun. Alright, so they all cost 80 by default. The gravity shot doesn't cost a lot. It does feel like it's important to have like that though. Still, 95 is good. 95 is good pricing. Let's see, so you can't share that. HP plus 150. I mean, yeah, I guess. I think we have to have some kind of shot here. Maybe Blizzard? Okay. Which then logically Thunder for you. So what were you doing before? You were doing like de-protect and de-brave, which does make you super expensive. You don't have the ability to just punch him. I mean, that costs nothing, so you can have that. Does just mean, like, he's a tank, but he doesn't, you know, there's a lot he... I think what I also wanted is, like, gravity shot. And, like, missile. No one's got missile. Maybe you should have missile. Because that's... because you're the cheapest, but that's still... it's still a long charge time. Look, 11, 12, 15. It's too long. I'll be honest, I don't know that, like... yeah, maybe have, like, gravity shot. A couple you can have gravity shot. Just starting to think I don't know whether the elements are really the priority. stop shot as well. Okay, so these actually cost nothing. As long as you know, survive or... I care less about the defense, so maybe I'll do Berserker shot, survive 30 seconds. They're all pretty cheap to pull in now, which is good. Means a shorter recharge time, obviously, which is what I want, really. Why are you not attacking this guy? Oh, I've got the bloody attack ones. Oh yeah, I wanted to do that. I remember now putting those on. I specifically remember selecting them now. There's a lot happening over here that I don't like. We made it to use his regen, which sucks. Yup, I know it's slow. It's not gonna end well. It is not gonna end well. See, and that's worse. You know? That was worse. Thing is, sometimes I think it's just the way it's prioritised in the order that really screws you. Because they seem to be sort of bypassing the enemy in some of these moments. You know, like he's not focused on his enemy, he's focused on the big dude. And I don't know why. Yeah, the portals are going down. This is not the build, clearly. Oh boy. I think we've got to simplify it a bit. That's what I reckon. I'm gonna get rid of that. There was literally nothing wrong with having that, so. Okay. I mean, that's fine, really. I almost want to make it a cure multi-shot, which does bump up his charge time a bit, but that's what it was before, and it seemed useful. We'll see. Definitely struggling with this one. Now, he had a thing missing. I could have put something else on him, and I didn't. He's doing it again though, he's ignoring him. Yeah, yellow dudes are being kind of shit. And blue though, like what are you doing? Wait, at least he's hitting him, to be fair. More than I can say for some of your homies. It's not great. This is rough. I saw people complain about Gears and Gambit, saying it was really difficult, and so I was weirdly surprised by how comfortable I was with it, and now I'm realizing it's because they were probably talking about the hard mode, which is horrible. I just need them to be able to deal damage, and it feels like they struggle to do that, you know? They struggle to deal enough damage quickly enough. Like, I like Deep Protect, but I feel like you're using it on the wrong... You're just not using it at the right time? I don't know. So I feel like without a particular affinity, they're just not that scary to the enemy, to be honest. Gravity Shock felt like it was doing nothing. It grounds airborne targets. That just does not feel worthwhile. Either that or maybe it's shock that's not worthwhile. And this is, I don't know. I mean, do we just say stuff the Deep Protect? Just go Elemental Weakness, Thunder Shot. I mean, the Lariat's pretty shitty, really, isn't it? The actual physical attack is pretty ass, if we're honest. Yeah, at least he's targeting him. Makes a change. Ooh. Give him some backup, because apparently they're just ignoring him. What I hate is he has the ability to pull those guys down out of the air. It's one of his abilities, and yet he can't do it like that. I don't know why. He just can't do it like that. Those guys suck. So I just got rid of them. I just said, no, actually. Goodbye. Well, having more attacking moves is definitely paying off for them. This feels better, for sure. Oh, he's getting reinforcements again now. I could have done with putting a blue one over here, really. Shit. But hey, if the rest of them do their work, they might kill it before it gets the chance to absolutely ruin my day. They might do it, you know. They've used barrier, which isn't ideal, but they're dealing out enough damage that I feel like they can have him. Come on, he's so close. We might do it. Oh my god, we did it. God, that was a grind. That was a grind. Okay, now there's only one more. The first one that we haven't done on hard mode. Okay. Yeah, we did do all the rest, didn't we? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is it. Removal medal. Alright, you little shit. I'm gonna save it really quickly because after all that, I don't want to have to redo that again. Indeed, come on. Stage 1. I feel like actually these, like doing them in reverse order like this, because they're all on hard mode, I don't think there is a difficulty, like they're all just different challenges. Prioritize more powerful high-cost actions, because the number of robots you may deploy on this stage is limited. Eesh, okay. I mean, I think we just have to give it a go with what we've got, and then adjust. Okay, he does switch and spawn when he's less than 50 HP. Doesn't like it when there's 4 robots present in a lane. Okay. Good to know. He just healed himself. I don't like what's happening over here. That's 3 robots in that lane. Yeah, okay, this was a bad build. Yeah, meteor. We've got no robots on this side now. Now we've just got one on each side. It's pretty damning. Come on guys, just hit him a lot. Just hit him a lot. There's only a couple of you left, but if you just keep hitting him a lot, you might live. Oh my god, you're actually doing a lot of damage. Come on, please. Please. Oh, he's gonna kill you. He's gonna kill you. He's gonna kill you before you kill him. Blizzaga shot though. Blizzaga shot did it! Yo, first try. First try on that one. I was like, this is not the run because it started so poorly, but it worked out somehow. Yeah, you complete all gears and gambits intel objectives on hard mode. There we go. Just like that. So we're not actually... We're still in level 3, and I wanted to go and fight that, let's go back to the Tifa Barrett team, because they are very strong. I don't know, I might have some SP to spend. Let's pop back to Cosmic Canyon, and then we'll go over face that dragon. That'll probably be the last thing we do.
Planetology. We have plenty of seminars to choose from. Did you see that, bro?
Blessings of the planet be upon you.
Yes, yes, indeed.
Are you in need of guidance?
It's funny you should say that. I don't actually think I need you to help me at all. In any way. There wasn't much point getting you to travel me, because I just need to go up here. Let's really quickly... You're the materia shop. I don't think I need anything from you.
Right. How can I be of service?
But I almost feel like I should just visit. And see what's on offer. Because you never know if there'll be something new. Probably... I think it's wise just to have as many revival materials as possible.
Oh, and please come again.
I feel like as many people having them as possible is a good idea. Plus, obviously you don't know how the group's going to get split up sometimes. Hey, Cloud's got 15. I'm glad I came back here. That's a 20. Slightly increased MP regeneration speed during battle. Increase ATB recharge rate when performing actions by 5%. That's also pretty good. Damaged out to staggered enemies. Also pretty good. Cloud and Red Homer focus. I mean, I care the least about that. I do think MP regeneration speed is hard to pass up. ATB recharge rate is also fantastic though. I guess with MP I just think about like healing though. Although, that only costs 10, so if we get this one, we'll open that one up for future, which I think is worth it.
Place to refine your abilities.
Right. Tifa with a 5, she's not going to be able to get anything. Is there anything for 10 for Aerith? That costs 10, but we're not there yet. We have to get some others in order to unlock that. That's a no for Aerith. Yuffie. Anything for 10? Doesn't look like it. Kaseth. Anything for 10? No. Okay. It was just a little something for Cloud, but you know what? Cloud deserves to be treated too, you know?
Well, I've seen worse. Congrats. You're welcome to shop here.
So I bought the red megaphone here. So I'm curious. Usually, the stuff you can buy in the shop like that is like, it could have just been in the shop, but sometimes, and I think quite often, it's like, oh, probably you could have got it out and about, but like you probably missed it, but then they offer it in the shop for purchase, which I think is good. It's kind of nice when they do that. It's like, hey, you could have got this for free if you found it, but you didn't, so you can buy it. You don't just lose it. Like, oh, you can't have that weapon now. I understand some people will probably be like, oh, but I prefer that. Actually, I prefer that. If you don't find it, you don't get it. Oh, here's our boss fight arena.
Careful, Cloud. You have just entered Jabberwock territory.
Jabberwock?
Unfortunately, we know very little about this enigmatic fiend at present. I suggest you expect the unexpected.
How do I expect the unexpected? Surely if it's unexpected, I can't expect it. Oh boy. Where's it coming from, above? Yeah, I knew it. Oh, it's terrifying. But also pretty cool. The Jabberwock.
Jabberwock identified. Commencing guidance protocol. Records that
Too bad. Alright. Doesn't like fire. Oh, that's good to know.
Calling fire. Recent discoveries have confirmed that the colony for extended periods by petrifying itself and delving deep into the scarlet soil. The Jabberwock is in fact active for such a short time that it's hard.
Okay. I don't know what I was expecting to happen there, but it really didn't go my way.
Legendary dragon. For science. No, I'm cheering for you.
So go away. No, I don't like it. Thank you, though. Just embarrassed shout. Asshole. We're gonna have you stunned soon, my friend.
Need a light. Wow, I almost feel sorry for them.
Golden shield. I guess that would freeze us. But actually, I've got the thing on Cloud, which means he can't get frozen by that. He can't be turned to stone. Petrified.
Going in. Now's our chance.
Time to end this. Let's go. We're gonna feel this one.
Let's do this.
Shake the heavens doesn't sound fun for me. Yes, too fair. Sure, we missed half of them, but that's not the point. Do you know what we can do? The first time we've ever summoned Bahamut Arisen. Dragon versus dragon. What's funny though is I think we kill it before Bahamut Arisen really gets to do anything.
Keep it up.
Barrett leveled up and red. We can now make the Draconic Ring.
Excellent work out there, Cloud. Thanks to you, we've obtained invaluable intel. The study of such ancient creatures will surely provide insight into the region's history.
All you ever care about is your intel. It wouldn't kill you to show a little concern for Cloud's well-being, you know? You aren't hurt. Are you, Cloud?
You worry too much, Mai. Rest assured that I always keep a close eye on him. I can tell at a glance if he has suffered any injuries. In fact, Cloud, I guarantee that I know more about your physical condition than you do. That's considerably rare material, Cloud. I suspect it will prove useful in crafting new creations. I suggest you hold on to it.
Considerably rare, you say? Hey, that's what the rare wings are done here. Nice. Sucks to suck, Jabberwock. You tried. You really tried. I mean, I don't know if you did. I don't know how hard you tried. Maybe you didn't try very hard at all, but you should have tried harder. You're dead now.
Blessings of the planet be upon you.
Each and every one.
Are you in need of guidance?
Well, Gears and Gambits was a grind and took a little bit longer than I expected it to, but we did it.
Well done. My understanding of this wealth
We're...
of I could not have come this far without your help.
Shut up, Javelin.
Thank you. Needless to say, many hazards await you on the road, so take care.
I think
And yet, I'm excited to see what knowledge
it's not only the beginning of our adventure. We're like 10, nearly 11 chapters in, Chatley. I think actually it's near the end of our adventure, if anything. We've done everything in here, apparently.
If there's anything else I can do for you,
No,
please
Chatley.
let me know. I'm always happy to help.
Just no. Just simply no, Chatley. We can make the Draconic Rain. Increase the limit gauge charge rate upon successfully blocking. I mean, that's pretty good. Limit gauge go up just from blocking. Immunity to instant death, stone, petrify. I mean, that is good. I like that. But I also like the things that charge your limit gauge, because they let me do cool shit quickly. We're gonna end where we began. Have a little rest.
May the cosmos above grant you a restful sleep. Pleasant dreams, I trust.
You trust. You trust. What if I don't trust you? I'm going to save it right next to the airstrip so that when we pick up next time, which will be Monday, we're going to be setting straight off with Sid to head to Nibelheim. So that's fun. Well, I might as well come smash some boxes. Because why not? Right next to the campfire. Yeah, we're gonna hit the save here. And then when we come back on Monday, we're gonna be jumping straight into Sid's tiny Bronco, which is not a euphemism, that's his plane. And we're gonna fly to Nibelheim and continue with the story. But it was really fun hanging out in Cosmo Canyon today, and I thought we might get through some of that stuff quicker, but Gears and Gambits ramped up a bit when I went through the hard mode, which I didn't have to do, but And some of those quests were a little bit longer or led on to other quests and things like that. So I feel like we did good there. We wrapped up a lot of side stuff and actually quite impactful. Like the Gears and Gambits proto-relic stuff, like that was actually quite impactful with all the, you know, Wedge, Jesse and Biggs. The Avalanche stuff was like, you know, there's some emotion there. But yeah, we'll be back Monday for some more. And I'm excited to see what happens next. I will catch you guys then. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Have a wonderful rest of your day, morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. I love and appreciate you very, very much, and I hope you know that I do. Please do take care of yourselves, stay safe, and I'll see you again very, very soon. Peace.